You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop, and it's time for the Incredible Shrinky Dinks Maker. And this is going in our Halloween series. So why? Why would it be in Halloween? There's flowers and butterflies because they have a Halloween Shrinky Dink set, which I've been holding back for just to show you on Halloween. And then there's also a couple versions of this oven. So I will show you the other version probably in Christmas and do like a Christmas Shrinky Dink set. But let me show you what comes in this particular box. So you get the oven, you get the tray, you get your like a pan pusher, your pencils. This is a magnetic strip, and then little connectors if you want to hang your Shrinky Dinks. And then you get all of this stuff here, right? Let me turn this over here. So let me show you now. See, they have different sets. They have the Shrinky Dinks Activity Kit. It looks like vehicles and planes. And then they have Shrinky Dinks Flutterbug Keychains. This is Funky Jewelry. And then Shrinky Dinks Room and Locker Decorations. So that's pretty much the whole box. They give you a little bit there where you trace, color, cut, and shrink. And that's the actual size. Ooh, that's small. And then basically just kids enjoying. It looks like you can watch it shrink inside the oven there. All right, so that is the whole oven. I think we got it all covered. Yeah. So when I come back, I'm going to show you the actual set we're going to do today. All right, so this is the set I chose for today to be part of our Halloween series. And it fits right in, doesn't it? The Halloween Fun Tree. So it looks like you get the whole tree plus everything to hang all these different kinds of Shrinky Dinks on it. Includes everything needed to make and decorate your own spooky tree using 30 pre-printed Shrinky Dink ornaments. So I just have to color away. And I'll do some for you on camera, and then I might just do some and then show you the completed Shrinky Dink tree. Bake them for 1 to 3 minutes. Watch them shrink to about a third their original size and become 3 times thicker. And look at everything you get in this kit. So you get the loops, the hangers, all these colored pencils, and then these are the sheets it looks like you get. So there's quite a few figures and characters, mummies, and different things. All right, so when I come back, now that we've seen this, I'll have the oven out of the box, and we'll take a look at it. All right, so I have the oven out of the box. I'll show you the actual Halloween set after this. You get the 3 colored pencils. I have yellow, red, and blue. You get 2 trays, your pan pusher, the magnet with the ties, or the little hangers. And then you get 3 sheets with this kit. There's a frosted side and a clear side. The clear side is what you do not draw on. You draw on the frosted side. And then, of course, there's the traceable art booklet. Now, this is from the 2000s. It was a Spin Master toy from way back when. And then you will need this 60-watt candelabra bulb. Fortunately, I have them from all the ovens that I've done in the past. And here's all the instructions. We'll get to that. And then you would take your plastic sheet, put it over, trace it, and then color it in. Then, of course, this important quick tips. So that's everything that came with the oven. So when I come back now, I will show you the Halloween set. All right, I am just getting the rest out of the bags. Here are the pencils. There's special information on these eco-friendly pencils. Now, I couldn't find the year anywhere on the packaging, the kit, anything. So we'll see. Maybe it's on something and I'll be able to tell you. And then here are the pencils. So you get some really nice big colored pencils with this set. Now, we found our set on eBay. There's a lot there, so it's not hard to find. You have your instructions. You have your little bands. Here, let me get a little bowl in here. I'll bring in a bowl. That's not included. Put that in there. Let me cut this out here. I want to get to my tools. I'm going to leave those little pieces for later. Here's what I'll do. I'll just take this like this and put this on here. Set that in the back. And then you get your pencil sharpener and a little hole punch for your Shrinky Dinks. And then here are the colors. Now what they're saying is they're pre-traced, so you don't have to trace them. You can just start coloring right away. Let's see. I'm almost ready. I want to reset up with the oven back in here. So we're almost ready to get started. I know it's a long process to show you everything, but... Okay, so there is the side that has the texture, and then the side that's very... what's the word I'm looking for? I'm looking for a word. Smooth, yes. So let's just go over it. Let's look at what we have. So we have... It goes this way. Boo. You've got a witch, an owl. Okay, and then this... Other characters, cats, ghosts, spiders. And then this is the... It says, trick or treat. You've got candy, pumpkin, scarecrows. There's more. And there's more. You've got Frankenstein, Count Dracula. You've got candy corns. This says Happy Halloween. And this all gets put on your tree. Then here's the whole skeletal system. So that's cool. And then this here is delicate. It's flocked cardboard, they said. So it has a soft texture to it. And then that gets put into this. So when I'm ready for that, I will do that. Now we've seen it all. Let me get set up. Let me decide the best way to do this. I will come back, start coloring, get the oven ready, and we will make Shrinky Dinks. All right, my oven is in the back. I decided to do, as you can see, it is ready to go. I have put in the bulb, and it works and tested. So now I need to actually color something. So what I want to do first is something simple. And I'm going to do the candy corn, which of course are white, orange, and then yellow. So let's paint the tops yellow. Now I'm going to leave them on this, but you can cut them out. You'll have to cut them out. And then they give you the lines to cut them out on. So just want to show you. Now I'm on the rough side. I know it's hard to see the white. I do have a glass top down just to protect everything. White, orange, and then yellow. Now I'll probably color like 3 or 4, and then I'll get the oven going. I'd like to get the whole tree decorated, but I will not show you the entire process. It'll take a long time to color everything in and then get them all set. But I will do some of that on camera and some off camera, just so that you can see the finished tree. It looks like it's going to be pretty cool. Now those of you who watch videos, you know I'm not the best at coloring, but for this you don't have to be precise. It's all going to get shrinked. Shrunk? Okay, there we go. Now this says Happy Halloween. I want to get that one for sure. And I think I'm going to use these 3 colors, black, orange, and yellow. So let me do the H in black. It's very precise, and when you're making a video, you don't want to take forever. Although some of my videos do take forever, that's just the way they turn out. Okay, black. I'd like to do every other one a color, but let me think about that. Let me do the H's. Yeah, I'll do the H's. I'll start those at least the same color. And then A's. Okay, and then the P. I'll do the PP and the LL in yellow. How's that? I don't want to be too standard with my coloring. And I'll do the last one in black. I'll do this a little bit differently. I'll do the LLs and the EEs. Okay, And then the N, ooh, the N and the exclamation. Which would you do in black? I'm going to do the N. You know, it's not the last one, it's the last letter. Okay. And then I'm going to do orange in here. Okay. So we'll have, yeah, that'll work. Of course, you can color and decorate however you want. And then we'll do that last one. What do you think? Orange. I think it should do orange. These are just going to get, you know, shrink down. Okay, the bat should be easy. We'll do him in black. I'll leave his stomach like that. I like the lines there. Maybe I'll just highlight them slightly. Light. That's my shading technique. And then I'm going to do little red eyes and teeth. And then a yellow bat head. How's that? Get over there. Not very colorful so far, is it? Alright, so let's do my pumpkin. You know, my tendency is to do yellow on my pumpkin, orange, so that's what I'm going to do. I'll go really light. And then I'll accent everything in black. Then I'll do the stem part in brown. Then we'll see how it comes out as it shrinks, the lighter ones. Okay. Okay, and then let's do Frankenstein in green. Alright, so I'll color this sheet. It'll be my full sheet. I might do some others, I'm not sure. I really want to get to the shrinking part. What color eyes would you give Frankenstein? Would you give him yellow? And then black hair? And then his neck. I gotta do his neck green. Part of his skin. I'm gonna give him a nice blue shirt. How's that? Oh, it's purple. The camera color is playing with my eyes. Here it kind of looks blue. I don't know, maybe not. Dark. Okay, so we're going to do red here, red here, red. And he's got black hair. And then we will give him... Well, cape should be black, but I'll do it brown just to add another color in here. And don't worry if it's out of line. You wait till you see it all shrunk up. It won't matter. Okay, and then let's give him a yellow face and neck. Okay. So now you have to cut the shapes out. Let me do some of them now. They give you the nice line to follow. I just like to get them out of the sheet first. Here, I'll cut this one for you so you can kind of see. Now, it's up to you if you want to leave the line in or not leave the line in. I'm going to choose to take the line out. So I'm going to cut right on it. And then you need a little extra room for the hangers, remember? So that's why these are shaped this way. So you pop a hole right there. Okay. They don't want you to cut it around intricate or anything like that because you need that plastic to shrink. That creates like a border. Now, these can be done in the oven. You don't need the Shrinky Dink oven to do this. I just chose to do the Shrinky Dink oven because it's been sitting there saying, when are you going to make a video of me? When are you going to make a video of me? I like that plasticky sound when you're cutting. Okay. So now let me get my tray set up, my oven plugged in and on, and we will start shrinking them. Alright, so this oven's been preheating for 20 minutes. It's got about 30 seconds left to go. A couple things I need to do is hole punch, show you what I've colored so far. This is what I've done so far in about 20 minutes. I know, I'm doing the best I can. But now you see. Now a couple spots where I went over the lines like I did on the candy corn. Someone was probably saying, oh, we went over the lines. But it's okay. It's okay. Because you can take, like on this guy, I just painted it all white. And then I went over all these individual lines with the black. Oop, there we go. Oven is ready to kind of brighten them up again. And that worked just as good as trying to color in all the spots. And you can see my cat. I made him black with white stripes. So we'll see how that comes out. Now it's time to hole punch. I tested a few just to make sure. So happy Halloween. Now you're going to want to hole punch this in the more open side. There's where the punch is. So you're going to kind of line this up where you want it. Now they don't want it too close to the edge. So the object is not to try and, get it as close to the edge as possible because you're going to need room when this shrinks up. And then let me do a few more here. And then we were going to put one in the oven. I'll show you a few. Okay. Actually, it's kind of easy to see from here. Okay, and the last one, I have the bat. And let me put my candy corns in the oven first. Okay, so they just say put it on a tray. And then you're going to slide this in. Okay, and then you should see it through here. And then let me just see how long. I should have looked at that. Wait 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, so let me set my timer for 3 to 5. It's really just visual. You want to be able to see it because it's going to shrink down. There we go. Can you see it in there? And it's going to go back to flat. If it doesn't go back to flat, then it's not right. So let's just zoom in there. I wonder if I turn off the lights, it'll be better. I'll do it after this one here. We'll let this one do its thing. 3 to 5 minutes. Now, while it's doing that, I guess over here I could finish up. I was going to do my ghost And we'll get that there so you could see it, avoiding as much of the reflections as possible. And then I will continue down here. Here's what I was saying. So like if I go over the black mouth, you'll see now it gets a little white. You can come back in now and just go over that in black. And then it colors it back in. So don't worry about going over the lines. Are you watching there? Ooh, it did shrink. It's now returning back to flat. Alright, I'll stop talking. I also won't let you see me color anymore. I want you to see that. It's going to be small. Remember, the actual size is a third or something like that. Okay, it's almost flat. It's been about 2 minutes, so I'll give it a little bit longer. Ooh, this black has a problem, so it needs to be sharpened. Okay, I'd say that's pretty close to flat. Let's push it through. And it drops into a cooling chamber. And you set your timer for 2 minutes. Go all the way around. It's 2 minutes. And until that goes off, this is locked in. Okay? I'm still here. I'm still coloring. Oh, I forgot to sharpen. Now, let me color something I don't have to sharpen. Let me do the web. I was thinking about just kind of highlighting the whole thing, and then I'll go over some of the lines in the black. And we'll give our spider some red legs. How's that? Can you see what I'm doing there? No, you can't. So red body. It seems like when they're not as sharp too, you get that harder press. You get a nicer color. Okay, timer. What's going on, timer? Okay, let's give our spider yellow eyes and yellow teeth. I know it's hard to see. I'm far away, but I'm trying to do lots of different things here. Sharpening. I wonder if I should try it with a couple on the sheet. Let me do that next time, just as a test. I'm feeling like it's unlocking. I'll shade this like this so it'll be darker there. And then I have different color flames. I did all different color flames. So this flame is the ghostly flame. So I'll do half that. It's ready. Half that. Okay, I should be able to open this. And now it just needs to cool. Let's see. Once completely flat, use your Shrinky Dink to gently push it through. Okay, you can now place a second Shrinky Dink onto the heating chamber. Do not push 2 trays into the cooling chamber. Okay, so don't do that. Let's do 2 tall ones here. Let's put him next to him and see if we can Shrinky Dink these 2. Okay. This looks like it's ready, so let me just... Yep, not hot at all. Pretty cool. Okay, now how do you get this out? Just lift it. Close this. Now, let's just focus on this. I'm going to push this in. And hopefully, it shouldn't take long. Every couple minutes, you have something to check out. So I'm going to turn off the lights and we'll watch it that way. Okay, there you go. Now I can't color because I'm in the dark, so we're just going to have to watch this. The next one I'll put directly in the center, but you should have a good idea now. We can put a couple on there at a time. Let me see, maybe I can cut some stuff out while that's going. Don't mind me in the background. I got a little bit of light. If you do happen to take them out too early, it says just put them back in. Don't worry about it. Ooh, he's bubbling. Frankenstein is done. He's like pushed off to the side. He's hard to see. He's in there though. He looks pretty flat. So it's probably not good to put two in at the same time because of the heating. The right side seems to be heating more than the left side, and it's not in the center. So the mental note is don't do that again. But that's just testing. Now maybe with the skeleton, the bones, there's much smaller pieces. You'll be able to get more on there. He's almost done. I don't think it's going to hurt Frankenstein. I just think it's going to turn him whiter. It's nice being able to multitask, so you've got time while that's in the oven to cut things out. I've almost cut out a whole sheet. He's almost flat. I'm going to wait just a little bit longer. Alright, I think we're super close. Let me get the lights on and then we'll take those two and push them into the next section. Alright, lots going on. Hard to get the lighting just right every time, so let's push those through. You can hear it just drop. And we'll turn this. And then I will push another one in. Oh, I have it here all set. It's stamped and everything. Remember they said put the shiny side down. Okay. I'll leave that one for you to watch. I'll zoom right in on it. That's a little bit better placement, huh? Just tidying up. That's about ready to go off, and that one's almost done. Did you see that? Here, let me show you one more time. That one worked better. So the middle is much hotter, so don't Don't stick them off to the side. It goes quicker if you just put one in the middle. Look at that, almost done. By the time that's done, this is done, and you have your two. Look at that, didn't hurt him. And then here's my candy corns. If I call them candy canes, I'm just not thinking right. Alright, push that one through so you can move pretty quick here once you get your systems going. Put another one in. I want to do my pumpkin in the dark, so let's do that one next. Okay, slide it right in. There, look at that. Happy pumpkin. The silence, besides the background noise. And that one's actually close. It's not flat, so I'm just going to leave it. I'll leave that one in the chamber. It's okay to cool. I was going to turn it around, but decided not to. Okay, after this, I'm going to color some more. And then maybe do a few more in the oven for you. And then come back after that and just put the whole tree together with all of them decorated. He's real close to being flat. All right, let me come right back. All right, here we go. Next batch out, or next one out. It's our Happy Halloween. Look at that. It's all set to go. And then let's take this tray out. And push this guy through. And set this. All right, I'll come back. I'll do some more coloring and show you everything I've done, and then we'll continue the process. All right, I'm still producing here. I'm going to now show you. The last one I did was 3, and it worked great. So it just depends, I think, on which ones you push in, how big they are. But there's a 3 right there. So I think going forward, I'll just let you see things shrink. As things move around, it's pretty cool to watch. Now, of course, I'll show you all of these shrunken down, but I want to keep the process going, so I think that's good for now. I will come back now and finish a few more up, maybe show you a few more being cooked, because it does look cool. All right, one more, because I got to finish the drawings. So this will be the last one that I'll show you shrinking in this round, and then I will come back and show you the progress. See you in a little bit. All right, I'm still going here. Here are all the ones that are done, and I'll show you close-ups in a little bit. So I left this one here because, you know, I think I could do it all white, but then thought, let me do it all funny colors so that he's all different colors. And there's one in the oven still, and then these two I'm going to put back because they didn't come out flat. So I'm going to see if I can get them flat. Let me move this one up. And then this gives it a little bit more time, thinking maybe that they weren't 100% ready. And we'll set this for this. We don't want to forget about that. And then I am just going to do all different colors on the bones. That's the last thing I have to do, because this all connects somehow. So I'll do one leg in red, one leg in green, and I'll just keep doing that. Why not? Have a little fun. It'll be very colorful. And then orange over here. It's a lot to cut out, so I'll cut that out off camera. Okay, and then I'll do this one green here. I don't want to do brown. No brown. All the colored ones I have. Okay. And his fingertips. His finger bones. I'll mix that up too. Orange. I'm not being too careful here, as you can tell. Remember now, they shrink down to the tiniest of size Ooh. Those are still not flat, but this one's done. Ooh, I had a tray in there too. Not supposed to do that. Moving too fast. Ooh, remember her? The Bride of Frankenstein. She came out nice. Flat and flat. You kind of flip them over because you can see from the shiny side. Here, and let me show you this spider one. So there it is, shiny side, and there is the colored side. So see that? Big difference there. All right, and a little more fingertip. All right, I'll have to do red. I'll put some green in there. Okay. And then all of these bones. Look at all the bones. Would you have done it all white and blacks? Or not? I don't know. Everybody has different vision. That's what art's all about, is your vision. We all have different visions of what we see or don't see, or what we want to see in our art, don't we? Okay. Whew, lots going on there. Get some more purple in here. His eyes are pretty mean looking, aren't they? Where's my yellow? Here I know I had a yellow. Oh, here it is. Let's make his head yellow. So that'll be the unique color. There, that's gonna really stand out. I'm gonna give him white eyes. Look, I can go over the black. Watch, I'll show you. Because I can come in now and just do this. An orange nose. And then we'll do red teeth. Okay, there he is, see? All of his colors. He still looks scary. There's a shiny side. All right, those are flat. So that worked. Back all the way through. Yes, and set this. So when I come back, I'll have this cut out, and we'll do this one together. All right, all cut out. Now there's plastic and scraps everywhere, but I wanted to get these set and in my oven. I want to make sure I line these up just right, because this all, here, let me get this stuff out of here, because all my little holes are in the way. I noticed on one of them, I did not punch a hole. I'm going to have to fix that somehow. Okay, so here we go. This is hole punch 1. It looks to be in a good spot. Okay. I want to make sure I get all these pieces right and in the right order. Hole punch 2. Okay, so it looks like I can put arms and maybe these small bones. Now this is going to have a top and a bottom hole punch. Okay, it's got to go into it just a little bit. All right, so these can go in. First round of body parts. Maybe I can let you just kind of watch that off to the side. And then the legs. And then 5 punches on this, because you got to get his armholes, his head, this arm. I feel like I'm going too fast. Don't want to rush this one. And then the legs. Can't see where it is when the hole's there. Okay. All right. That's it. These are cooking. I'll come back. You've seen the cooking process. Ooh, it's kind of still neat to see, isn't it? They're skinny, so they're all moving around and going in different directions. All right, I'll show you the cooking of my skeleton. There's some parts. Yeah, I'm going to have to do the torso on its own. These won't fit. And once these are set, they're almost all flat. Then I can finally come back and put it all together for you. So I'll put him together. I'll fix my one missing the hole. And then I'll build my tree and do a presentation of the whole set. That's exciting. It's a long process. I can't imagine how long this video is going to end up. As I'm making it, I don't necessarily always think about that. It's more, let's show the process. Let's go through all the steps. Let's see me make mistakes, because it happens. All right, that stuff looks pretty good. Yep. Drop that down. Now here's the big torso. I do have to set that timer, so I know it can be a little annoying here, that ticking. Tick, 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 tick. All right, not totally flat, but close enough. So I'll come back and we'll start putting this all together. I just couldn't resist this last one. All right, that is the last piece. All right, just to show you where I'm at now, I've got my skeleton set. Now, they give you these black bands. That's what holds them to the tree. Then these rings, which hold the bands on to each of the Shrinky Dinks. And they give you these smaller ones to put your skeleton together. So I've been kind of pulling these apart and getting them ready. You got to find the right breaking point. I matched up all the different pieces. So once that's done, then you can put it together. I want to put the whole thing together on camera, but I don't want to spend too much time doing this part because they are small and it does take time. I'm afraid I'm going to shoot one across the room and then I'm going to take a while to find it. And yeah, it's not easy to bend with just your fingers. I tried. It's so small. You have to find where the break point is in the ring. This one's hard to find. And then pull it apart. So what I'll do is I'll get this little tedious step out of the way, and I will come back when they're all set, and then I'll build it for you. How's that? All right, almost done. I'll be right back. All right, I'm going to give these a shot. Now, the picture, I was looking at it, shows the big rings. They give you these small rings, and there's enough to do the skeleton. So let me try one or two pieces here now that they're all set. And if it's too hard, then I'm just going to switch it to the big one. Here we go. There's that. Connects to this. And then pinch it, it says. It will work. Probably not as easy than with the big rings. So I'm going to get it like that and then see if I can pinch it back together. Well, it works on that one. I guess it depends on where I punch those holes, huh? Ooh. I gotta get this tweezer's just not working for me. Alright, it's gonna be a slow process, so what I'm gonna do is get most of this together. And then once it's together, I will maybe attach the head last, and I'll show you that step. So I will come back. I just think it's more practical to do it that way than to try to do it all right now. Okay, there's two pieces. Okay, I will be right back. All right, he came out pretty good. Now, I used one of the bigger rings for around it. Oh, there he is, sorry. Around his neck area. Now these, you need the bands. Oh, let me show you these. These came out really nice. Take a look. Do you have a particular one that you like? You did not see them all because I was coloring and making them and coloring and making them to try to get them all in that oven as quick as possible. Now the ones that were missing holes, like I said, I had to correct. Skeleton's head and this guy. And it was really a matter of taking a drill bit. So if you do that, make sure you have some supervision or have an adult do that. If you end up like that. Now this ring is so much easier. I'm not sure what they were doing with those other rings. So you're going to put that on there. Okay, once that's set, then you're going to... Oh, I'm back to this one. Let's take this one. Okay, get that set, and then take one of your little pieces and then just pinch that together. It said you could also take a little glue. So basically you're making mini ornaments for your tree. And there's quite a few here. So I will get this done, check back in, and then we will decorate the tree. Finally put that together and get some of these on there. Because that's the most exciting part. And if you got this far and you don't want to wait any longer, we always put skip times in the description so you can jump ahead. All right, I will be back. All right, so I'm moving right along. I found out just pull it apart, take your little rubber band, set it in there, and then, pull it a little, get your little ornament, and then squish it together. My fingertips, after all the sharpening and the coloring and they get all dry. So I'm going to have to take care of that before I finish up. And you just keep going like that. Let me move this up a little. It's kind of annoying when it's so close. And so not many more to go. Doesn't take long. I mean, the whole process, yeah, I mean, it's not something that's, it's not a 5-minute art project. That's for sure. And they give you extra rings, which is nice to have. Unfortunately, these rings are a lot easier to bend out. And I will check back. Almost done. A few more to go. You don't have to bend them back as far as I just did there. All right. I can't wait to put the tree on and do that. I mean, put the tree together and get these on there. I'm going to finish these with you right now. Two more. I can do it. Last one. Okay. Cleanup time, prep time. Bring my tree in here and let's finish this up. All right, I forgot to put one on my little skeleton. I noticed it as I was prepping here. So now he will be able to hang from my tree. They said put him on one of the lower or higher branches. All right, so this just goes into this. And then this goes into this. And there's my tree. And they said handle it gently because it is cardboard. All right, so where's my skeleton? Where do we want to hang him from? Let's hang him from here. I would like to hang him from here, but maybe I'll do it from this one so he's got the backup of the branch there. Okay. And then here we go. Just start placing them around. That one says, boo! Now does one go on every branch? Let's put this one here. That one's pretty cool. Oh, no, see, some of them are a little bit longer. So they're going to hit. You probably can put multiple ones on a branch. Let's try that now. So loop through here, come down here, and do that. Put a few there. And just keep going. Let them hang anywhere. My black cat. I'm going to have to put this possibly... Ooh, one of my bands came out. Remember, they did said you could put a little dab of glue on the end of the ring if it doesn't, you know, stay together the way you want it. Pumpkin there. Maybe I gotta get my spinner out, huh? And I'll put this on there and then I'll change the lighting. How about I do that? That sounds like it's gonna be fun. Another one just came out. I'll leave it. And then I got a Frankenstein here. Let's see. Gotta get more on this one here. Did I say Frankenstein? That might have been something else. This is the Frankenstein. Okay, let's get one up in here. I'd say we got pretty good coverage. They said, you know, you can just take it apart every year and reuse it because it's not going to go bad. It's too many there. Let's see. Kind of liking the coverage now. Let me put this one here. I'll hang it here. Okay, last one that came apart. And then I'll put it on my spinner. And we will take a closer look at it. All decorated. Right there. I'll move this one up here. Okay, very cool. Let me get on my little stand. Come back, we'll take a look at it. Maybe I'll change the lighting just a little. Alright, I'm starting on my skeleton, and now you can see them all. I'm going to start off close like this so you can kind of get a good perspective. I tried different lighting, I just didn't get the effect I was looking for. So I think, actually, if you turned off all the lights and maybe just shined a regular one white light down the center, that would be pretty cool. That's the only thing I didn't try. But I tried a black light, which didn't do much. Some of my other lights just weren't strong enough, so I'll leave it like that. If I figure something out by the time this video goes live, I'll add it in at the end. Sometimes I do that. There you go. Ooh, too fast. But I'm leaving it. There you go. So that's what it looks like as a full tree. What do you think? Let me know your favorite, and thanks for watching and getting through this entire video. Lots of little pieces, but overall I'm going to say I'm really happy with it. Hope you like it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more Halloween stuff, look in that description for a playlist, or as always you can search Lucky Penny Shop. Later! If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
Pick it up.
thanks for watching.